one regret that I have about podcasting, if there's any, the only regret that I would probably have, and even though I meant every fucking word I said, I should have never have addressed haters.
Right.
I should have never have done that. And there was maybe a total of maybe 3 times within 5 years that I've called somebody out.
Yeah.
You know, and Tony G, with his words of wisdom, told me like this: Tony, why are you wasting your time?
Yeah, you give it life.
Yeah. And he said, if that guy saw you right here walking down the street, he would piss in his fucking pants.
Yeah, it wouldn't do shit.
He said, these guys don't fight today.
No.
They don't fight.
It's for the views.
Yes.
And the reaction.
Yes. And then he says, you know, he says, talking about himself, I'm never going to address someone who will never say it to my face.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I have never met a hater in person.
You'll never meet a hater in person.
Yeah.
That's real shit right there. For me, like the things that I don't fuck with as we're doing the show is like I don't get into politics.
Right.
Because politics is a very divisive subject, much like religion. Uh-huh. Right?
Right.
And you know, I try to stay away from that. And I try not to like you know, shit on people's views. Even if mine are different.
Right.
You know, I try to make it a relaxed situation because, I mean, I know what it's like to be in a interview that you don't want to be in with some motherfucker that you can't really connect with. And they went to journalism school and they don't know shit. And they're asking you the 10 questions that they teach you to fucking ask them.
Right.
Right. And so, you know, you get tired of that, and you try to do this shit right here, and then you get scrutinized for being you. And if you feed into that, then it gives them fucking life, and it gives them a spark to keep going at you. It's like the bully in school, right?
Right.
That if you don't stand up for yourself and you keep letting them poke you in the chest, they're gonna keep poking you in the fucking chest.
Yeah.
But the minute you say, hey, you do that shit again, and this is what's going to happen. Or you fucking avoid them and just ignore them like they don't fucking exist, and you don't allow yourself to be put in that situation. You know, so that's how I do with the haters, right? So like if motherfuckers be coming with the trollism and hating on our shit, I don't really engage them. We just fucking pop them out of the room, and that's that. Or we might even let them stay. Yeah. But you know, I try not to do that shit because really it just gives them more fuel.
It truly, truly does. You know what? And some of these guys probably still live at home with their mom.
Yeah. Finger bangers is what we call
finger
them.
Bangers. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Bangers. You know, you're tough on the keyboard, my mother.
Yeah. And as soon as you answer back, they're probably jerking off. They get happy that you actually, I got his attention. I got it.
Right. You fucking said it. You nailed it on the head with that shit. Because look, I'll give you an example, right? So when I was in the Prophets of Rage, I would get a lot of motherfuckers commenting on any post that I did that was Prophets related.
Yeah, right.
Get called a communist and all this other shit, and why you doing Rage Against the Machine shit and this, that, and the other, right? And when I would engage them, it gave them more fuel to like fucking come at me. And I didn't mind that. I was like, well, fuck you. I'm a wordsmith. I'm going to fucking make you feel small if you're coming to try to fuck with me, right?
Yes.
But what happened was that they would flip it. They'd come at me with some bullshit, and I'd respond to them on Instagram or whatever platform. But let's just say Instagram. And they couldn't take the shit I was saying back to them, so they'd report me, and then I'd get a flag for fucking bullying.
Oh, they did the fucking same thing to me.
Like, how fucked is that?
It is fucked. You know what? And they baited you to do that so they can report you. And I'm going to tell you, this is my 7th Instagram page, B.
Yeah.
A lot of people would always tell me, one day I saw Mr. Cartoon. I followed them 7 times on 7 different pages. And he finally said, why do you keep on following me? And I go, bro.
They keep shutting you down.
They keep shutting me down, so I'm keep following you, bro.
And see, that's the baiting shit. right? Because I would get that and I would fucking engage, and then I'd get a strike on my fucking page, right?
Because they reported your comment.
Because they reported my comment. And then I'd fucking hit up Instagram like, didn't you see the comment that they made to me that sparked my response?
Right.
Wasn't good enough. I still get the fucking jack on my page, right? I'm still fucked on Instagram. Like, I've been stuck on 1.3 followers for the last 3 years.
No shit.
Yeah. So like, the example is this, right? So let's just say I get 20,000 new followers a month.
Right.
They will fucking follow up with, I had 21,000 unfollowers that month.
Very true.
And that's how they fucking limit your growth and shit like that. But what happens, the reason they do that is because either your page is getting reported by haters.
Right.
Or somebody reported your comments for bullying.
Right.
Or... the other thing is if you share a post out, even if you give motherfuckers credit, some of these motherfuckers will hit you with the fucking copyright infringement. Like, this was my post and you reposted it and I didn't give you permission to repost it.
Right.
And shit, like little petty shit like that. And so I just learned not to engage any of it at this point. Like, not give it any life.
Right.
And... just keep pushing, because realistically, that's what they want you to do. They want you to give it life so that they get a little bit of, extension to that 15 minutes.
Yes.
Of fame that they want.
On one of my pages, I think this is the longest that I've ever had a page, was like a year and a half. Every time I hit like 12, 13K, I get fucking deleted because somebody with a fucking fake ass page. And I remember this one fat dude. He was fat. He had his profile pic was some fat dude, and he came on my page talking shit. And I said, fuck you, fat motherfucker. And he reported my fucking comment, bro.
Bullying. Harassment.
Yes. Bullying and harassment.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And I was like, this fucking fat puto came on my page talking shit, but I get the bullying and harassment.
Yeah. So what I started doing was, the minute someone serves me that shit, bullying and harassment on your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
I'll give it, because I know when I'm being baited at this point. I've done it long enough, so I know when I'm being baited. So I'll fucking just, before I won't even respond to them. I'll just be like hitting them with the bullying, harassment shit, like they would do me, like they're expecting to do me.
Right.
And this is the only reason why my fucking page has not been paused out, and I had to restart, because I learned this algorithm with these fucking trolls. You know what I mean? And I don't give them no life. I don't argue with them anymore like I used to, because I used to love that shit,
Bro, I've been following you for a long time, and I would see, it's like, fuck you, fuck boy. I was
I love when someone comes at me like that, because I'll give it to them. I'm a Gemini, man. Like, there's two sides of me, the cool side and then that fuck side. Mm-hmm. And you spark that fuck side, you got to be willing to deal with it. And these little bitch ass motherfuckers ain't willing to deal with it. They bait you to like report you because maybe they hate your shit or resent it or are against whatever the fuck you are or what you're doing. So they want to bait you to take your shit down. Yeah. I don't have a lot of that, but when I was doing profits, for sure I was doing.
What do you think that was when you were with them?
Well, because